10 small choices that make you feel bad about yourself. You can do many things in life. We make choices all the time, from the time we wake up until we go to sleep. Some of these choices are big and some are small. When we make choices, we often worry a lot about the big ones, but the small ones that don't seem important end up having the biggest effect on our lives. These small decisions, which we often make quickly or without giving them much thought, can add up over time and change our lives in ways we didn't expect. They can have an effect on our health, our relationships, our finances, and our general sense of well-being. Here are 10 choices like this that might not seem important at the time but can make you feel very bad later on. Number 1. Staying away from conflict instead of dealing with it. In the short term, avoiding confrontation may seem like the best thing to do, but it usually leads to bigger problems later on. Not dealing with problems can cause them to get worse over time, making small misunderstandings into major rifts. Dealing with disagreements in a clear and calm way is the best way to handle them. Being open and honest with each other can keep small problems from getting worse and make your relationship stronger. You should settle disagreements right away instead of letting them build up and become resentments that are hard to get rid of. Number 2. Not asking for help when you need it. Many of us like to think of ourselves as strong, so asking for help might seem like giving up. But the truth is that everyone needs help sometimes, whether it's getting advice from a guide, professional help for mental health problems, or just asking a friend for support. Don't be afraid or proud of yourself to reach out. If you ask for help when you need it, you can handle life's problems better and avoid the guilt of going through hard times by yourself. Number 3. Not taking care of relationships with friends and family. It's simple to overlook our best relationships when we're busy with daily tasks. We trust that our friends and family will always be there for us. But relationships need care and attention, and ignoring them can leave you feeling lonely and guilty later on. Think about what it would be like to miss family events or not keep in touch with old friends. These small mistakes can cause a lot of mental distance over time. So, make taking care of your relationships a top concern. A quick phone call, a thoughtful text, or an unplanned visit can all help you keep in touch with people and stop you from feeling bad about losing touch. Number 4. Putting off small but important tasks. I'll get to it later, is something everyone has said to themselves about putting off small chores. Many of us have trouble not doing things when we know we should, especially when the things we need to do don't seem important. The effects, on the other hand, can be big. For example, not doing basic upkeep on your car can lead to expensive repairs, and putting off small problems around the house can become big problems. To succeed, you need to be vigilant and organized. If you keep up with small but important tasks, you can escape having to deal with bigger, more expensive problems later on. Number 5. Not keeping important files and documents organized and backing them up. Imagine waking up one morning to find that your phone or computer has been infected with a terrible virus that has deleted all of your important photos, work files, and other files. If all else fails, there could be a fire or flood and you lose all of your important papers, like birth certificates, insurance policies, property deeds, IDs, and legal agreements. It can be too much to handle the stress and anger that come with missing such important data. A lot of people don't think about these kinds of situations until it's too late. To avoid regret and sadness in the future, make it a habit to organize your digital files and back them up often. Also, keep your paper documents in a safe place. Number 6. Not learning basic money skills. Many people forget how important it is to be able to handle their money well. Don't know how to handle your money well, and you might end up in debt, living from paycheck to paycheck, or having trouble reaching your financial goals. That's why it's so important to learn how to make a budget, save money, and spend. There are many tools you can use, such as books, online classes, and even financial advisors who can give you personalized advice. Being safe and at ease with your money can come from learning how to handle it well. Putting money into it now will pay off in the long run by keeping you out of bad financial situations and making your life more safe and successful. Number 7. Not spending time on your hobbies and interests. It's easy to forget how important hobbies and personal interests are when you have a lot to do every day. Many people think of these things as extras that they can skip when they have other things to do. But this way of thinking can leave you feeling empty and full of guilt. Hobby activities let you be artistic, lower your stress, and make you happy. So give them top attention. Just like you would for work or other obligations, you should set aside regular time for things you enjoy. Don't forget that your hobbies shape who you are. Putting them in order of importance helps you live a healthy life and makes sure you take care of your soul as well as your responsibilities. Number 8. Ignoring small health problems. How often do we tell ourselves, it's probably nothing, it'll go away on its own, when we have a little ache or cough? It's sad that we often don't appreciate our health until it's gone. Picture your body as a well-tuned instrument. If something is even slightly off, it's like a note that doesn't fit in with the rest of the music. If you ignore these notes, it could lead to a full-blown health problem that could have been avoided if help had been given sooner. Pay attention to your body's signs and symptoms, even if they don't seem important. Get regular checkups, and if something doesn't feel right, don't be afraid to see a doctor. Number 9. Not making plans for emergencies. By their very nature, emergencies don't plan ahead and can happen at any time. Still, a lot of people live their lives without a sound plan because they think bad things won't happen to them. In fact, ignoring how important it is to be ready for emergencies can lead to bad outcomes that leave you scrambling when you should be acting quickly and effectively. When things go wrong, like during a natural disaster, a medical emergency, or a sudden financial problem, having a well-thought-out plan can help people see what to do. Do not wait until it's too late. Make plans and get ready now. Number 10. Not paying attention to your gut feelings and intuition. Your gut thoughts are often based on what you know and have experienced in the past. This is why you might not be comfortable with some people or settings even though you don't know why. You could make choices that aren't in line with your true wants and values if you ignore these inner signals. This could leave you unhappy in the long run. As part of the decision-making process, you should think about your intuitive responses. However, you shouldn't make snap choices based on your feelings alone. When you trust your inner knowledge, you respect both your logical and intuitive intelligence and use them together to get through the tough parts of life. It will make it much less likely that you will feel bad about what you did in the future. There you have it. You can be more aware and make decisions that lead to more happiness and fewer regrets if you know how these seemingly small choices might affect you in the long run. If you like this content, please subscribe, like, share, and comments. Don't forget to click the notification bell. That way, you'll be notified of our next post. Warm regards and thanks for watching.